Have you ever seen a plant that looks like it belongs in a magical forest? A plant whose leaves almost glow with a beautiful blue-green shine? Today I'm introducing you to one of my favorite miniature plants, Selaginella willdenowii, popularly known as the Blue Peacock Fern. But there's one interesting thing about this plant. Many people buy Selaginella because of its stunning beauty, but after bringing it home, within a few weeks it started turning brown, crispy and completely unhappy. The reason is simple: this has a very special need. In today's video, I'll share my complete experience with this beautiful plant, the right light, watering technique, soil mix, humidity requirements, and also the common mistakes that kills this beautiful plant, and how to keep it healthy, bushy and vibrant. Welcome to the Green Thumbs Guide. I'm Sudeshna, and here we explore the beauty of the plant, especially for apartment and balcony gardeners. Selaginella willdenowii or peacock fern is one of those plants that immediately catches attention. Unlike flowering plants, its beauty comes from its foliage. The tiny, delicate leaves grow closely together and creates a beautiful carpet-like texture. The most special feature of this plant is its bluish metallic sheen. When light falls on the leaves, they almost look like they're glowing. This is why it is called Blue Peacock Fern. But technically, it's not a true fern. It belongs to an ancient group of plants called lycophytes. It has been growing on earth for millions of years. In nature, Selaginella grows in forest where the environment is cool, humid and protected from harsh sunlight. So if you understand its natural habitat, caring for this plant is become very easier. Now light requirement. Let's start with the most important factor: light. Peacock fern naturally grows in humid forest environments where it receives filtered sunlight through the tree canopies. So at home it prefers bright indirect light, morning gentle sunlight, filtered balcony light. Avoid harsh afternoon sunlight because the delicate leaves can burn quickly. If your plant is losing its beautiful blue color and become pale and stretching, it may need better light. But remember, more light does not mean direct sun. For Selaginella, the perfect balance is bright but gentle light. A simple rule you should follow, that is, bright indirect light is equal to happy peacock fern. Harsh direct light, that is equal to stressed plant. So now moving to the next part, that is watering. Peacock fern loves consistent moisture. Unlike snake plant or succulents, this is not a plant that enjoys drying completely between watering. But there's one big difference. It loves moisture, but it hates standing water. Always check the top layer of soil before watering. If the upper layer feels slightly dry, give it a good watering, but make sure excess water can drain out. One mistake many beginners make is keeping the spots sitting in the water permanently. This may look helpful initially, but slowly the roots start suffering. During Mumbai monsoon, humidity is naturally high, so I reduce water frequency. During dry winter months, I increase monitoring. So now moving to the next point, that is soil mix. Because peacock fern loves forest-like condition, it prefers a rich and moisture-returning soil mix. My preferred mix is 40% coco peat, that is for moisture retention, 30% compost or vermicompost for any compost, that is for nutrition, and rest 30%, 20% is perlite for aeration or sand also you can give, and 10% for garden soil. I'm using perlite or leca balls because I want to make it very light, because I am staying in apartment and I always want lightweight pots. The soil should feel soft and airy. That is the motto. Heavy clay soil can hold too much water and damage the delicate roots. The goal is simple. The soil should hold moisture but should never become waterlogged. A compact heavy soil is one of the biggest reasons why Selaginella starts dying. Now moving to the next point, that is humidity requirement. Humidity is the secret ingredient for a happy plant. This plant basically a humidity lover. If you live in a dry climate, you can increase humidity by keeping plants together, using a pebble tray, keeping it near other plants. But in places like Mumbai and Navi Mumbai, our natural humidity is always very helpful. During monsoon, like now, peacock fern becomes extremely beautiful because the environment matches natural habitat. Now, let's talk about problems. Problem number 1 is brown crispy leaves. That usually caused by dry soil or low humidity or too much direct sunlight. So if you maintain these 3 aspects, your plant will be happy and brown crispy leaves will go. The second point is yellow leaves. That usually caused by overwatering or poor drainage. So you have to check overwatering and drainage system, then your yellow leaving problem is also will go. Coming to the third point, that is losing the beautiful blue-green color. Possible reason of this problem is one is insufficient light, otherwise plant can be in stress. The good thing is peacock fern is quite forgiving if you correct the condition early. See, in my case, I am putting this pot of peacock fern above another pot, so it will give it a very humid and calm weather. It is something like pebble tray, but I am not using this pebble tray. I am just giving a room from where it can get some moisture. Now coming to the propagation. Propagation of peacock fern is surprisingly simple. You can take healthy stem cutting and place them on moist soil. Maintain humidity and avoid strong sunlight. The stem can slowly develop roots and create a fuller plant. With patience, one small plant can become a beautiful green carpet. Yes, I seldom cut my leaves of this plant because it looks so beautiful. I just don't want to cut any leaf. So that's why my propagated plants number is very less, particularly for this plant. Now, what do you think? Is this peacock plant is a difficult one? I would say no. This may look like a delicate plant, but once you understand its need, it becomes a rewarding addition to your indoor or balcony garden. Give it a gentle light, consistent moisture, good drainage and humidity, and this little blue peacock fern will create a magical corner in your home. If you love small space gardening and want more plant care videos, don't forget to subscribe to the Green Thumbs Guide. See you in my next green adventure. Bye till now.